Al Private School, Department of English, Grade 8. This lesson is prepared by Ms. Iman Basyuni and presented by Mr. Ahmad Hussein. Unit 9, Rivers and Coasts. Unit 9, Lesson 9, 1, 10. Learning Outcomes. Today's lesson, we are going to identify new words. We are also going to read and answer questions. Then, we are going to use the first conditional if. Finally, we are going to write questions about the text. Dear students, I would like you to look at the picture. Then, what do you think this lesson is about? Here we got another question. So, what do you know about traditional jobs in the UAE? Write your answers on your notebook. Vocabulary. Here we have 3 different types of traditional jobs in the UAE. Here we have a fisherman, a weaver, and a beetle diver. I would like you to write the words on your notebook and then write the definition of the words and then put them into your own sentences. For example, a fisherman is someone who catches fish. This is a definition. Let us have an example with the same word, fisherman. John is a fisherman. Dear students, here we have a question. Why do people like fishing? You got 1 minute to think about the answer and write your answer on your notebook. Activity 1. Reading. Look at the questions below, taken from an interview. Why do you think is being interviewed? Read the interview once to find out. Here we have 3 questions. I would like you to answer these 3 questions from the text itself. What is the best season to go fishing in the UAE? What does fishing mean to you? How do you catch your fish? Activity 2. Look at the questions in Activity 1 again and complete the interview by the missing questions from 1 to 3. Now, read the text and match the headings with the paragraphs. 1. How do you catch your fish? 2. What is the best season to go fishing? 3. What does fishing mean to you? Now, match the words to the meanings. Conservation, calm, attraction, threat, salty. Conservation means protection of plants and animals. Calm, a sea creature that lives in a shell. Attraction, something that people interested in seeing. Threat. Threat means danger. Salty. Something that tastes of salt. Read and underline the sentences that has if. What do you mean by this sentence? If we pollute the sea, there won't be any fish left in the future. Underline if, please, all of you. Let us explain when and why do we use the first conditional clause. If one. It is used to talk about things which are possible in the present or the future. This is the role of if one or first conditional. The sentence is divided into two parts. The first part is if clause, and the second part is main clause. On the first part, we have if plus present simple. In the second part, or the main clause, we have will plus verb infinitive, or infinitive verb. Here we have an example. If I go to London, I will see the Big Ben. Now read the examples and pay attention of the verbs. 1. If you study hard, you will get high marks. 2. If we don't stop cutting trees, the rainforest will disappear. 3. I'll visit my uncle if I go to Paris. Here, I would like you to read and correct the underlined verbs. If Tariq have time this afternoon, he do some gardening. 2. If they has money, they will bought a new car. 3. She will have a lot of money if she worked hard. Now check your answers. 1. Has. Will do. 2. Have. Will buy. 3. Wets. Great job. Now I would like you to read the text again and write questions using your 5 fingers. This is homework. Here we have who, what, when, why, and how. At the end, thank you for watching, done by Ms. Iman Basyuni and presented by Mr. Ahmad Hussein. Thanks a lot, guys.